Hello, my name is Alex, and I work with the Brunswick-Topsham Land Trust. This video is going to show you some characteristics to look for to help you start identifying trees. When you're talking about tree identification, the place you always want to start is determining if the tree you're looking at is a conifer with needles or a deciduous broadleaf tree. If you've determined that the tree you're looking at is a conifer, you're going to want to start by looking at the needles. If you pull off a few, can you roll them between your fingers? If they're angular, or if they're flat, that can help determine which tree species it is. Another characteristic to look for is how the needles are arranged on the branch. Are they singular, or are they arranged in clumps? Another helpful characteristic to look at is the length of the needle. While the needles might vary slightly in length on the same branch on the same tree, the average length between different species of trees can be quite different. Let's take a look at this tree. Right away we know it's a conifer because it has needles instead of broad leaves. If we take a look at the needles, they appear to be very flat and they don't roll around between my fingers. The needles are singly joined on the branch. They are not in clusters. The needles appear to be less than half an inch in length. If we use all these details, we can figure out that this is an eastern hemlock tree. If you've determined that the tree you're looking at is a broadleaf or a deciduous tree, the place you're going to want to start is looking at the leaves. Leaves can either be simple or compound. A simple leaf looks like just one regular leaf. A compound leaf looks like multiple leaves put together, but it breaks off as one leaf unit. Some leaves have lobes, which means they're divided but not quite down to the center line. Next, you're going to want to look at the edge of the leaf. The leaf margin could be smooth, meaning that the leaf is called entire, or the leaf edge could have jagged teeth or serrations. Another useful characteristic is to look to see if the leaves are arranged oppositely or alternately. Opposite leaves grow right next to each other on the branch. Alternate leaves are staggered and do not grow next to each other on the branch. Sometimes the leaves grow too close together to tell, so you can look at the branch arrangement because the branch arrangement and the leaf arrangement will be the same. You'll also want to take a look at the tip of the leaf and the base of the leaf. Is the tip of the leaf pointed? Is it a long point or more of a short point? The base of the leaf. Is it flat, rounded, sometimes heart-shaped? Are the sides uneven? If you can look at a leaf and talk about all of these characteristics, you have a much better chance at figuring out what tree it is. Let's take a look at this tree. Since it doesn't have needles, we know it's not a conifer, and we know to start identifying the characteristics of the leaf. First, we look at how the leaves are arranged on the stem. They are not right across from each other, they're staggered, which means it's alternately arranged. The leaves are simple, not compound. If we look closely at the leaf edges, we can see that it's toothed or serrated. The leaves come to a long tip, and the base of the leaf is very flat. If we use all these characteristics, we can tell that this is a gray birch tree.